Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. In this reading, we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe would like for you to keep in mind. Also, Aquarius, please remember that if someone is strongly energetically connected to you, they may show up in your reading, so take the energies as they resonate. They may be, okay. Wow, all right. They may be reversible or interchangeable between you and your person. Your past energies just flew out. Okay. Present. And near future. All right, Aquarius. The main energy that you're going to be dealing with this week is the Tower. Something is coming crumbling down, but it's great because the foundation on which whatever this thing was built, the foundation was not solid. And so this had to come crumbling down. In the recent past, and this flew out of the deck, you get the Three of Swords, the Death, and the Five of Pentacles. There was a breakup, there was a separation in the recent past. There's some emotional pain tied up to this. Somebody here, you or your person, or the both of you, are definitely experiencing some difficult energies surrounding this breakup. In the current situation, you get the Eight of Wands, the World, the Knight of Wands. I feel like you are realizing that something is coming to an end. The cycle is closing, and you want to communicate this to somebody else. You want to communicate and let them know, like, hey, this is over. Like, this is really done. There's nothing else for us to do here. And you're coming from a very passionate place. You're not coming from like a strategic place or like, oh, you know, I'm trying to like play a game. This is really coming from within you. It's almost like you feel like this is it. This is what I feel, and this is how I'm going to act. In the near future, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles. Whatever pain you may have been experiencing in the past, whatever ended in the current situation, that energy is shifting and it's moving into you really stepping into some powerful energies. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your stability. You have a lot of confidence. You have a lot of like an inner knowing that you're good and you're right and like everything is good. So that's showing up for you in the near future, and I like it. Let's start clarifying the Three of Swords in the recent past, see what this emotional pain is. And again, Aquarius, I say you because this is your reading. This could very well be your person. So take the energies as they resonate. Three of Swords is clarified by the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Cups. Wow. Okay, this is interesting. I don't feel like you're the one experiencing this emotional pain. I feel like you're the one that caused this other person a lot of emotional pain. There was a connection here or something here, right? This could be a job, this could be a relationship, that you were unhappy, and you were very unhappy with it. And I think like you've been unhappy for quite some time, and eventually you're just kind of like, F it. I'm going to take this leap of faith to do what feels right to me, to do what feels good to me. And I guess ending this connection, ending this unhappiness, whatever made you unhappy, you're kind of like, okay, I know this is going to suck. I know this is going to hurt, but this needs to be done. And I see you just kind of taking that leap of faith towards doing the thing that is going to make you feel good and is going to make you feel successful. And so I feel like this emotional pain could be felt by you as well, but I feel like it's almost like you knew like what you're going to do, what would make you feel good would hurt the other person, but you prioritize yourself. Let's take a look at the Death in the recent past. Very interesting how that energy comes through. The Death is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Two of Cups. There was a stable connection here between you and somebody else. There was love, there was stability, but that came to an end, and I feel like you're the one that ended it. Regardless of who ended it, it doesn't matter because it's showing up as a connection that had some long-term potential. It was very stable. There was a lot of love. You cared about them, they cared about you, but somebody here chose to end it. That connection just came to an end for whatever reason in the recent past. No? Okay. Let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles in the recent past for you. Definitely a breakup. Definitely a breakup here. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands. Somebody here is trying to protect themselves. They want to start over. They want to start fresh. They want a new beginning. It could be they want a new beginning within this connection, or it could just be overall they just kind of want like a fresh start, but their defense mechanisms are up. Whoever this person is, they're still holding on to the pain of the separation, the pain of the breakup, and so they really are, they're carrying this desire of like, okay, I want to start fresh, I want a new beginning, but they're so guarded and so defensive due to the breakup, due to the separation, due to the pain that they experienced from this, that they're having a hard time allowing the energy of a new beginning to come in for them in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Eight of Wands in the current situation. See what that's about, because somebody wants to communicate or open up about something here. Let's see. Eight of Wands is clarified by the King of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Cups. Somebody wants this connection back. Somebody wants to reconcile here. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's them. Again, I'm going to put this on you because this is your reading. Somebody wants to reconcile here, and they're coming from a very passionate place. There's a lot of passion between you and this person. There's love too, but there's also like a lot of like physical attraction and passion going on. Whoever this person is, though, they're a little bit stuck in their head about this reconciliation. They don't know if it's the right thing to do. They don't know if they should communicate about this desire. They have the desire to reconcile, but because they're overthinking it, because they're overthinking, should I open up? Should I not? Should I communicate? Should I not? I don't see them actually doing that, but I do see them really, really heavily thinking about whether or not a reconciliation is a good idea. Let's take a look at the world and see what cycle is closing out for you here. The world is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay, you got the Three of Swords in the recent past, tied up to opening your reading, tied up to you making the decision to walk away from something, to leave something, even though you know it would hurt the other person, but you were unhappy. In the current situation, you get the Three of Swords clarifying the world. You're confused here. You're confused as if you should completely walk away from this, if you made the right decision to walk away in the beginning, or if not. Because in the current situation, I see you kind of keeping tabs on this person. You could be the one that wants to reconcile here in the current situation because, and again, Aquarius, this happens to all of us. Sometimes you're in a situation or a connection where you're like, man, I'm unhappy, this person's pissing me off, and then you leave, and then you're kind of like, well, wait, did I make the right decision? And so in the current situation, I kind of see you in that energy where you're like, I miss this person, and I don't know if walking away was the best decision for me. So I see you kind of a little bit confused as to whether or not you should completely walk away and close this chapter out entirely, or whether there's still something here to work with in the current situation. Let's take a look at the Knight of Wands. See what is burning a fiery passion within you. There's something here which is calling from within. Let's see. Knight of Wands is clarified by the Moon, the Devil, and the Emperor, which you get again in the near future. You may have this tendency to not fully look or not fully accept or acknowledge all that you played, the role that you played in this situation, in whatever pain you may be feeling, in whatever unhappiness the other person may be feeling. You may not want to look at this. It's almost like you act based off of a little bit of impulse, and you're so certain that you're right. You're so certain that you made the right decision. You're so certain that like your way is the right way. And if the other person doesn't want to follow what you have to say, then they can, kick rocks. And the Devil is showing up here to let me know that this may be a pattern of yours in multiple aspects of your life, not just this connection. But either way, the way it's showing up is you're like, I know that I'm right. I'm certain. What I did was the best way. I shouldn't have done anything different. There's no negotiation. There's no way that I can look at my fault in this. I don't even have any fault in this. And the Devil is here to let me know, like, hey, maybe there's something else you need to look at. Maybe, it takes two to tango type of thing. You obviously didn't break up with yourself. But if you left the situation and you were so sure that you were unhappy, why do you want it back now? You know what I mean? Oh, too many cards, Spirit. I only need 3, please. Why do you want it back now? And again, could be you, could be your person, but putting this on you because this is your reading. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the near future. 3 cards for the Wheel of Fortune in the near future for Aquarius. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Your energy, there's a new energy coming in for you. It's an energy of confidence. It's an energy of, you know what, I got choices. In the current situation, I see you a little bit up in your head about like, do I want this back? Should I get this back? Maybe, maybe it was some of it was my fault. in the near future, that energy almost kind of like dissipates for a little bit, and you're just kind of like, look at me. I'm amazing. I'm attractive. I'm gorgeous. I'm stunning. I'm perfect. Like, I got options. I don't really, recent past pain, what? None of that. I don't feel any of that. Let's take a look at the Emperor here in the near future. Let's see what this Emperor is about, because you just got it tied up to this, you not wanting to acknowledge possibly the role that you've had. All right, 3 cards. We'll take them. For the Emperor, you get the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the World. The World you get in the current situation in the same row, tied up to your confusion about, do I want to end this? Do I not? Is this worth my effort? Should I go back? In the near future, you get the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the World. You want a new beginning with this person. And whatever it is, I feel like in the current situation, you're realizing that maybe you had a role in this pain, in this breakup, in this separation. In the near future, I see you acknowledging, like, you know what? I kind of want a new beginning with this. Even if I ended it, even if the cycle is closed, I don't care. I want a new beginning. And it's almost like you're just kind of waiting for this new beginning to happen. I don't see you actually doing anything about it. But I see you still wanting it and just kind of waiting for it to take place. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in your near future, closing out your reading. I'm really curious what this thing is that made you decide to leave. Because you seem really unhappy. You seem very confident in the recent past that, I gotta leave. I know it's gonna hurt this person, but I gotta leave. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Swords, the the Page of Pentacles, and the Strength. You're focusing on yourself in the near future. You're focusing on doing you, focusing on yourself. But you're slowly moving towards, taking small steps towards making your own happiness a priority. And this isn't easy for you for some reason. It's showing up as difficult for you to prioritize yourself. Difficult for you to put yourself first. And I can understand why. Because if you've been in a connection and you've been invested in something so long and all of your energy is focused on, do I want this connection back? Do I not? Do I want to put in the work? Do I not? Do I want to reconcile? Do I not? Oh my gosh, there's so much pain. Oh my God, but there's also so much love. It's hard for you to focus on your needs and your priorities and your desires. But I see you slowly doing that in the near future, even though it is a little bit hard for you. Man, Aquarius, this is intense. This is an intense reading. Let's see what the universe would like for you to keep in mind this week. From the universe, you get the Page of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Fool. You're taking small steps towards a fresh new beginning. And it's not even a fresh new beginning within this connection. It's just an overall like clean slate energy for you. You got the Fool opening your reading. You have the Fool closing your reading. There's a lot of desire and energy available to you to just start fresh. Clean all the energies, erase whatever happened, none of that. You're just letting all of that go and starting fresh and like really with beautiful, like exuberant energy. And I see you very determined to do that. You're taking small steps towards making that happen, but you're determined to make this happen. You're kind of like hell or high water. I'm having this fresh start. I'm getting rid of all this negative energy. Whatever's been holding me back, whatever I've been holding on to, releasing all of that. Very beautiful, Aquarius. I love that for you. So that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you again for tuning in. I will see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Aquarius.